Have you ever thought why 90% of Olympia top athletes are Africans or African Americans? Ronnie Coleman, Kai Green, Phil Heath and others. And generally, you might notice that Africans and African Americans more often have really great genetics for wide shoulders, narrow waist, and fastening and appearance of their muscles are also better. From elite sprinters and marathon runners to heavyweight champions, athletes with African heritage are often recognized for their exceptional physical capabilities. But what is the science behind this? Is it genetics, evolution, or something else? Let's dive into the data and find out. To understand why Africans tend to be bigger and stronger, we need to first look at the genetic diversity on the continent. Africa is a home to the oldest human populations, and as a result, it's the most genetically diverse region on the planet. A published study found that African populations exhibit the highest genetic diversity in the world, which means they have a wide range of physical characteristics, including height, muscle composition, and bone density. This diversity is a result of millions of years of evolution on the continent. This genetic diversity gives rise to various traits that can influence physical strength and size, such as presence of certain muscle fibers that are more efficient for specific types of movements. When we talk about strength and speed, one key factor is muscle composition. Research shows that individuals of West African descent tend to have a higher proportion of fast-twitch muscle fibers. Fast-twitch fibers are responsible for explosive movements, like sprinting and powerlifting. According to a study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, people of West African descent have a higher percentage of these fast-twitch fibers compared to other populations, which could explain their dominance in short-distance track events and other power-based sports. That's why you see so many successful sprinters, such as Usain Bolt or Florence Griffith Joyner, who are of African descent. Their muscle composition is optimized for short bursts of intense energy. Another factor that contributes to physical size is the bone structure and height. Some African populations, particularly those from East Africa, like the Dinka or Maasai people, are known for their exceptional height. Studies published in Nature of American Journal of Physical Anthropology suggest that this height can be attributed to genetic factors that evolved over time in response to environmental pressures. Taller stature may have provided advantages in certain environments, such as better thermoregulation in hot climates. This population have some of the tallest averages in the world, with many individuals standing well over 6 feet tall. And this genetic advantage combined with the cultural factors often translates into dominance in sports like basketball or volleyball. But it's not just genetics at play. Evolutionary adaptations to different environments across Africa have also shaped the physical traits we see today. Human and West Africa, for instance, evolved in tropical environments where agility and speed were critical for survival. Meanwhile, populations in East Africa, such as the Ethiopians and Kenyans, evolved in high-altitude environments where endurance was more critical. A study from a Journal of Human Evolution suggests that these environmental factors selected for physical traits that we now see in elite athletes. This is why we see East Africans excelling in long-distance running, like marathons, where endurance and efficiency of oxygen use are crucial. In contrast, West African often dominate sprinting events. Beyond genetics and evolution, lifestyle plays a crucial role in building strength. Many African communities are deeply rooted in agriculture work and physical labor, which naturally develops functional strength. Research from the International Journal of Sports Medicine shows that regular physical labor combined with the nutrient-rich diets based on natural, unprocessed foods contribute to muscle growth and overall physical health. These daily activities, along with the access to nutrient-dense diets, help to naturally build a strength and muscle mass, especially from a young age. Interestingly, even Africans living outside the continent, such as in the United States, the Caribbean, or Europe, continue to excel in strength-based sports. That suggests that genetic advantages linked to muscle composition, bone structure, and height persist across generation. A study published in the American Journal of Physical physical anthropology examined athletes of African descent in the diaspora and found similar physical traits, such as height proportions of fast twitch muscle fibers and dense bone structures. So, to answer the question why Africans are bigger and stronger, it's a complex combination of factors. Genetics, evolutionary adaptations, lifestyle, and environmental all plays key roles. But the bottom line is that the physical diversity and history of African populations give them unique advantages in certain areas of strength, performance, and also growing muscles. But also we gotta remember that there is no any results while sitting on your ass. So, even with the great genetics and other factors, those people put an incredible amount of efforts to get an incredible result. So, let me know your thoughts. What do you think contributes more, genetics or lifestyle? And if you want more deep dives into the science behind fitness, strength, hormones, don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in the next videos. Bye!